Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Colton, a 30-something who moved to New York a couple months ago, back in December. This is going to be a couple days of my life exploring Manhattan and seeing a bunch of cool stuff. So let's get started. Alright, so the first place I visited was 130 William. If you've ever been there, you know what I'm talking about. This place is so cool. One of my favorite design buildings in all of Manhattan. Not my favorite, but one of them for sure. I hope you got your walking shoes on because we are about to go for a long stroll through Manhattan, see some really cool stuff like the Oculus and One World Trade. I also got to see the Federal Reserve building, which was pretty neat to see in person. Also going to see a lot of other really cool stuff that you'll see later on in the video. Like this photographer just doing his thing. It was really cool to get a glimpse into how he sees the world. So then I went inside the Oculus to check it out, and oh my gosh, that place is so cool. That design is mind-blowing to see in person. But if you know anything about New York, there's no public bathrooms anywhere, but they had some, and you can see just how happy I am about that. The next place I went to was the 9/11 Memorial, and I really gotta say, I didn't know what to expect because I'd never seen it, and I was left pretty speechless and emotional, very heartwarming and moving to be there and see it in person, to see all the names. If you haven't been there, I would suggest going and seeing it for yourself. So let's continue our adventure into Manhattan, the concrete jungle. There's just so much beautiful architecture in Lower Manhattan, I could not get enough of it. But then I walked past this super creepy cemetery, and I got the heebie-jeebies walking by it. I'm sure it's historical, but it still creeped me out. I walked some more and looked down the street and saw the New York Stock Exchange, so you know I had to go see Wall Street. I don't actually know a whole lot about the New York Stock Exchange. I've never been inside of it or anything, but I can tell you that they don't do a whole lot of stock exchanging in that building, actually. Not since technology has progressed how it has. Alright, so at this point I had decided I had enough of the financial district, and then I saw this really cool church right next to it, so I took a video of that and then headed out. I was actually gonna head home, but I decided not to. I decided just to keep walking and see where I would end up, and I ended up at Pace University, and I just kept walking, and next thing you know, I saw the Brooklyn Bridge, and I was like, well, I have to go check that out. It's actually kind of a funny story. Once I saw it, I was like, okay, how do I get up on the bridge? So I walked around. Finally, I found the stairs to get up to see where we are at now. This is actually my first time to the Brooklyn Bridge, so I was super touristy and decided to take a selfie, and this lady walking up with the red bag, she judged me so hard. Oh well, I was having a blast. So like I was saying earlier, I was thinking about going home. I was actually looking for a subway stop then, but then decided to check out the Brooklyn Bridge. Well, since I live in Brooklyn, I decided to go ahead and walk across the whole bridge, so that's what we're doing right now. So I'll use this time to fill you in a little bit on what's going on with me. It's actually been kind of a rough couple weeks mentally for me looking for a job. It's been kind of stressful, but that's actually what I was doing in Manhattan. I was filing an application for a security officer position. So hopefully we'll hear back from that, and there'll be more on that later. So if you remember in my moving to New York City vlog, I came into Brooklyn over the Manhattan Bridge, and we got a good view of the Brooklyn Bridge and Lower Manhattan skyline. Well, not quite as good a view today, but it's really cool to see it all covered by the clouds like that. So we definitely will have to be coming back on a clearer day so we can get some great views of the Lower Manhattan skyline. But we are almost to the end of the bridge now, so we're going to check out what Brooklyn looks like from the bridge. Welcome to Brooklyn, everyone. The best part of NYC, if you ask me. We've got Olympia Dumbo as we come in, which is where we'll end our architectural escapade today. It looks like a sail. How can you not like it? That's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, hit that like and subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks. Have fun out there.